Good afternoon, class. For today's lesson, we're going to review about the introduction to statistics. So for our today's target, at the end of the session, students should be able to, number one, explain the basic concepts, uses, and importance of statistics. Number two, pose questions and problems that can be solved using statistics. And number three, formulate simple statistical instruments. So before we begin, let's play. So, top 3 game. So, what are the most favorite Pinoy dish or ulam? So, do you have any idea what are the most favorite Pinoy dish or ulam? Okay, for the first one, we have adobo. Okay, and then we have sinigang, and then the third one is tinola. So, that is from the Hungry Pinoy blog, wordpress.com. Okay, next. For next question, Best Mobile Multiplayer in the Philippines year 2021. So we have Among Us, Mobile Legends, and Call of Duty. Next, most famous K-pop groups in the Philippines last 2020 according to Twitter. So we have BTS, Blackpink, and EXO. Okay, so the activity that we had is about statistics. When we say statistics, it is a branch of mathematics that deals with the knowledge of collecting, organizing, analyzing, and interpreting data. So next, it is a branch of mathematics that deals with the knowledge of collecting, organizing, analyzing, and interpreting. So these are of data. Okay. So when we say data, it is a set of values of variables. It's either qualitative or quantitative units of information. So from which conclusion can be drawn to answer the problem posed at the start of the study. So when we say qualitative and quantitative data, we are referring about qualitative, about the quality of the data. When we say quantitative, the number of data that we have. Okay, next. So, say for example of data, average height of the grade 7 students in LHS. Another, hours spent in a day by students using gadgets. And the score for the last chapter test in math in 7 Mabait. Collecting data. So, in collecting data, we usually take an interview or a survey, experiment, in organizing data, we use tables like line graph, bar graph, pie graph, pictograph. Okay, next. Another way is the frequency distribution table or FDT. In analyzing data, we analyze the data. So here in this picture, we have about the mean, median, mode, and range. So when we say mean, that is the average. Next, we interpret data. So we make conclusion. So we have statistical question. So what do we mean by the word statistical question? When we say statistical question, a question that needs a collection of data to answer. Answers include variability, meaning to say there are differences. Next, statistical question, we have this example. What do 7th graders prepare to eat for lunch? Next, what is the average grade in math of the student in 10 STE? What is the favorite drinks of a typical college student? Okay, for the non-statistical question, we have how many brothers does Martha have? What is the favorite color of your math teacher? What is the age of youngest student in the summer camp? Okay, so can you see the difference of statistical and non-statistical question? So when we say, okay, let's try this one. Tell whether the following is a statistical question or non-statistical question. What is the favorite color of your best friend? What do you think is the answer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the answer is non-statistical because that is based on individual preference. Okay, next. Another. How often does a mermaid visit Manila Bay? Is it statistical or non-statistical? The answer is non-statistical. Okay, next. What movie did Popoy and Basha watch? So what do you think is the answer? Non-statistical. Okay, because that is based on the individual preferences. Next, another. What is the most played palarong Pinoy by Filipino teenagers? So the answer here is statistical because we can collect data out of that question. Okay, next, another. How many hours per day each one of my classmates spend time watching TV? The answer is statistical question because we can make a survey in answering this question. Okay, next, uses and importance of statistics. So we have different uses of statistics in our daily lives in education, government, medicine and physical sciences, psychology, sociology, business and economics. So statistics simplifies mass of data. It helps to get concrete information about any problem. It helps reliable and objective decision making. Okay, it facilitates comparison and it helps in formulation of suitable policies. Okay, so we have different statistical instrument. So the first one, when we say statistical instrument, are devices or tools used to gather data. So we gather data here. Data are units of information. So it's often numeric, recorded, and used for purpose of analysis that can be gathered using the tool called statistical instrument. Okay, so one of the statistical data is survey, observation, experiment, and registration. What is survey? When we say survey, we use interview method. It is done when a person asks information from another person. Okay, it's like an interview lang. Okay, ayan. Next, another is questionnaire method. It is done using printed question regarding a certain matter. Okay, so usually some of the researcher uses the questionnaire method wherein they have a printed questionnaire and what the people doing is that they answer those questions. So that is survey method. Okay, next, observation. Observation, the person who gathers data is called investigator, while the person or object being observed is the subject. Okay, so say, as you can see, there is a child observing the insect, okay, at the butterfly. Okay, the group of people who do an experiment. Okay, experiment is used by physicists and behavioral scientists. That one. Next, the registration method. Registration method is refers the continuous permanent compulsory recording of the occurrence of vital events together with a certain characteristics concerning to them. So usually, registration methods, example is voter registration. Another, when you are born, okay, we have the first ever registration method that your parents made to you, which is your having your birth certificate. Okay, next. So there are types of question, closed format question, So question whose response is restricted and predefined for the respondent to choose from. So there is a choices. Okay. Example of closed format is multiple choice, true or false, yes or no, agree or disagree. Next, open format naman, question, response is not limited. Okay? So meaning to say it is an open-ended question wherein you can make explanation. So let us try. You're going to tell whether the following is a closed format question or open format question. Why do teenagers like cellular phone? What do you think is the answer for this? Is it closed format question or open format question? So the answer is open format question, because if we're going to ask this question to somebody, they can the answer varies, and then they try to explain their answer for clarification. Okay, next, another, is a calamansi a vegetable? So, try to figure out based on the question, is it closed format or open format question? The answer is closed format, because the answer is only, the answer can be answered as yes or no. Okay. Next, another, which do you prefer, milk or soda? So, what do you think? What kind of question is this? So, the answer is closed format, because you're going to choose only between milk, tea, or soda. Okay. Next, which part of the event did you like most? So, based on this question, what do you think, or what type of question is this? So, the answer is open format question. Next, another, on a scale of 1 to 5, how satisfied are you in the product? So, based on this question, there is a scale wherein you can choose from. So, the answer is closed format question. Next. So, for your activity for today, okay, grade 7, you're going to answer this part. Okay? And then send to me your answer privately. Okay? Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.